Hey guys, in this video I am going to share you Software Compliance 101, the founder's guide to trust and investment in 2026. Compliance is new currency. In 2026, a data breach isn't just a PR nightmare, it's a terminal event. The average cost of breach for a non-compliant company has hit 4.61 million. If you are a founder, compliance isn't a nice to have checkbox. It's the passport you have to enter the enterprise market. If you are an investor, it's the ultimate filter for reliability. Today, we are breaking down SOC 2, HIPAA, ISO, and Certik. Let's get you compliant. SOC 2, the SaaS gold standard. Think of SOC 2 as a background check for your company's internal process. It doesn't just ask if your doors are locked. It asks who has the key and how often they check the logs. What is it? Developed by the AICPA, it focuses on 5 trust service criteria: security, availability, processing integrity, confidentiality, and privacy. 35% of enterprises now cite winning new clients as the primary driver for SOC 2. And here we have a real world example like Uniswap and Coinbase. For a DEX or exchange, handling billions of SOC 2 Type 2 report is the only way to prove to institutional investors that your internal controls, like how you manage dev access, are airtight. Here are the pros. It's the de facto requirement for US SaaS, highly flexible for custom workflows. And the cons are, it's expensive and time consuming. Type 2 takes 3 to 12 months of monitoring. ISO 27001, the global passport. If SOC 2 is a US driver's license, ISO 27001 is an international passport. It's recognized in London, Dubai, and Tokyo just as much as in Silicon Valley. So here are the trends. In 2025, ISO 27001 saw an 81% adoption rate among global firms, outpacing SOC 2 in international markets. And the justifications are, it uses a risk-based approach. You identify your specific threats and build a management system, ISMS, to neutralize them. And talking about its pros, its universal credibility, focus on continuous improvement, plan, do, check, act. And speaking of its cons, less granular than SOC 2, requires a formal settlement of applicability, which can be documentation nightmare. HIPAA, the healthcare gatekeeper. HIPAA is like a bank vault for biodata. If you touch even a single patient's name alongside their heart rate, you are in HIPAA territory. And speaking of its facts, healthcare breaches remain the most expensive in the world, averaging 7.42 million per incident in 2025. And the requirements are, you need a BAA, that's Business Associate Agreement, with every vendor. And let me give you some real world examples. That's Railway.app. For an enterprise DevOps platform like Railway, having HIPAA eligible infrastructure is a massive selling point for health tech startups who need to deploy fast without worrying about the underlying server's compliance. And the tech is, it mandates AES 256 encryption at rest and TLS 1.3 in transit. Certik, the Web3 security standard. A Certik audit is a building inspection for code. In the world of code is law. If the code has cracked, the whole building collapses. And speaking of its stats, Certik has assessed over 489 billion market cap. Their Skynet provides real-time monitoring that can catch exploits in under 12 minutes. And the justification is, for DeFi protocols, an audit isn't just about security, it's about liquidity. Investors will not rug-proof their capital in an unaudited smart contract. And speaking of its pros, it has instant trust in crypto community, formal verification of consensus modules. And the cons are, it's expensive, can reach 6 figures for complex protocols, and only good as the last code commit. Why founders and investors care? The ROI. Investors, listen up. During due diligence, compliance is your red flag detector. A startup without SOC 2 is a liability waiting to happen. Founders, listen up. Certification isn't a cost, it's an investment. It's shorten your scale cycle by months because you aren't filing out 200 question security spreadsheet of every new lead. Gaurav.one is your compliance partner. Now, I know this sounds overwhelming. That's where my team at Goro.one comes in. We are specialized software consultants who bridge the gap between raw code and certified compliant. We have successfully helped multiple software solutions acquire SOC 2 type and Certik certifications. We don't just give you checklist, we architect your system from AWS Route 53 configurations to Rust smart contract audits to ensure you pass the first time. If you are looking to scale or preparing for a Series A, let's get your infrastructure audit ready. Compliance is the floor, not the ceiling. Build high, but build on the solid foundation. Check the links in the description for the full 2026 compliance report and reach out to us at Gaurav.one to start your audit journey. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care.